the real problem, according to this line of critique.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've been walking these lines for a long time, Rahan, and it is extremely complicated. The university has always had these different stakeholders with very different understandings of the process of higher ed and why it works and how it works. And I think that it's true. The gospel of, for example, completion. I just talked about some of the research about remediation and completion, and people talking about we need to focus on a completion agenda. We need to bring efficiency to higher education. We need to bring metrics and data to higher education. This is a very business-driven perspective, and it is often ties into a narrow perspective, which does come, from a pretty conservative place, that higher education is an economic investment, both for individuals as well as for the nation. This perspective often slights the knowledge production functions of higher education, not to mention sort of almost the moral and spiritual aspects of the relationships that are built within higher education, and sort of turns those into networking or, access to opportunities through people that you meet in this sort of very narrow way. And the idea that in addition to which I advocate that in addition to increasing public funding for education, which I think should be a priority, that we should actually change the cost structure of how it's delivered and to bring in these kinds of innovations in teaching and learning. That is a very controversial idea.
Yeah, that sounds very scary, because
Right.
when you say change the cost structure, I mean,